LeBron was eligible for an extension? December 2020, the Lakers had just won a title in the bubble, and he was Finals MVP. Since then, the Lakers have only won 2 playoff games and completely missed out on the playoffs this year. Now, LeBron becomes eligible to sign a 2-year, $97 million extension August 4th. That's coming up. Shannon, what is your guy LeBron going to do? Do you expect him to re-sign with the Lakers? And if so, when will he commit?
Look, the only leverage LeBron James has ever played with any team he's been on, well, if you want me to sign back, I need to know that you're invested. And that you get LeBron James, you know what the stakes are, Skip. Since his second year, it's been win or bust. He knows the expectations that he came in with. He wasn't willing to wait to build. Oh, we're going to build something. We're going to wait to trust the process. We'll let these young guys develop. He's like, hell no. I ain't got time to develop. I'm not on that timeline. I'm on a right now schedule. The Lakers are on, well, we got to see, because 2027, 2029, LeBron says, I will tell you what, y'all will have them draft picks, but you won't have me in 2023. So that's the leverage. He's going to see, are the Lakers trying to exhaust every possible angle that they possess in order to make this team better, to ensure that we have an opportunity to compete for a championship? The status quo is not going to be acceptable. You better be trying to find a way. Now, you know, and now, because, Skip, everybody knows you want to get with Russ. What are they trying to do? Okay, we'll do it, but we want the 2029 pick also. The 2027 is just not enough because they know how bad you want to get off Russ. And so they're trying to do everything they possibly can to cling to that draft pick. We'll give you Russ. We'll give you THT. We'll give you 2027. But we're not really trying to move that far out. And LeBron James says, look, y'all wasted one of my years. You wasted one. Now, I gave you a grace period because when I first signed here, I didn't say you had to make any other moves. I played with what we had. You didn't make any moves.
I give you that one. He played with the kids.
He played with the kids. He said, now, hey, I'm done with that.
Yep.
You wasted. I had a great season, great. I didn't play as many games as I would like. I'd like to play 10, 15 more games. I'd like that number to have been 70 instead of 55. But, Skip, this is the only leverage LeBron has, is his ability to say, look, y'all know I'm up after this year, right? Y'all do know that, right?
Yep.
And so I believe he will sign the contract only when he believes Rob Pelinka, only when he believes the Lakers have done their due diligence and everything they possibly can to make this a championship contending team. I think deep down inside, I don't think LeBron believes it's a championship contending team as it's currently constructed.
I don't either. I've told you when we discussed the KD Brooklyn situation, it feels to me like effectively they're just patting Kevin on the head and saying, we're trying hard, but they're not really trying because the price they've set is unreachable, unattainable, will not happen because they have Kevin for 4 more years and they're just saying, we're going to do this with you and Kyrie here next year, hopefully with Ben Simmons joining. Is it possible they're patting effectively LeBron on the head, as in placating, as in, Rob saying, I'm out there beating the bushes, man. I'm trying as hard as I can. And yet Jeannie's upstairs saying, enough. We are who we are. LeBron wanted Westbrook. AD wanted Westbrook. They got him. And now we are stuck with him because we gave in last year to them. We are stuck with Russ for 1 more year at 47, whatever it is, point something million dollars, $47.1 million. And by God, Jeannie is saying, I have the leverage. The optimal word here is, who does have the leverage? August 4th, the clock can start to tick. But it could tick for a long time because you don't really have to commit till, the day before the season starts?
Probably.
You could affect it. No, I'm talking about a whole nother year it could go, right?
Right.
Because you don't have to extend. You can just let it play and play and play out.
Right.
You could become a completely free agent, which he's done before, and work the system beautifully.
Right.
LeBron has done a masterful job of staying in control and in command of his fate.
Yes.
Because he has always held on to the power. He's never cashed in his chips too soon. He's always waited it out. He's had great patience to play the system the way it's set up to be played. pro player.
Right.
And he's taken great advantage. Now he's up against Jeannie Buss. She's a proud woman. Her father taught her well. And so now it's a clash between them of who does have the power, because I think Jeannie is looking at LeBron. What's he going on now? Age 38.
38, he'd be 38.
38 in late December. Okay, so it's year 20, and I think she's gambling that LeBron just wants to stay here and finish here. He loves it here. His family loves it here. It's perfect for him to be in Hollywood for his off the court, and he's continuing to segue beautifully into his second career. And I think she's saying, we hold all the cards. He doesn't, we do. That's what I think she is saying. Now, LeBron may have different ideas, but he's going to have to go to the mat on this one to show her, would he leave?
Possibly. I don't think that's what he wants to do, but I think the thing that's working in LeBron's favor, LeBron is about championship, and so are the Lakers. Jeannie knows, and she said it before, losing is unacceptable. I expect the product to be better than what we were last year.
Yep.
And that's what Laker Nation expect. When you won as much as they have, you've had the success that they've had, anything less is unacceptable. But you know, Skip, when you get LeBron James, you know it's all in every single year.
No, I got that.
Shove your chips all in.
I got it, and it should be. But Jeannie's also banking on what is going to be a momentous occasion. He's going to pass Kareem. I'm knocking on wood for LeBron that he stays healthy.
Right.
But if he stays reasonably healthy, he's going to pass Kareem.
Yeah, average 16 points for 82 games. He'll pass Kareem. Average what he normally does, he'll do it about 54, 55 games.
Okay.
If he gets his average.
So I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at 50-ish games.
Right.
We're going to have you're going to come out here celebrating.
I better come out here to rocking chair like LeBron.
Okay? It's huge, and Jeannie obviously needs it, wants it to happen in La La Land as Laker.
Yeah.
He wants Laker to pass Laker as opposed to, I was proposing the trade. The only trade that made any sense to me was KD straight up for LeBron, let LeBron and Kyrie play in Brooklyn next year. But I don't think Jeannie wants LeBron to pass Kareem as a net, right?
No.
Okay.
Because you think about, Skip, all those guys that have held the score, Wilt held the record. He was a Laker.
Laker.
Kareem, Laker. Kobe with 33,000 points, Laker. LeBron in a Lakers uniform. So, obviously.
Okay. But I think she thinks she holds the power because she's just reading his tea leaves saying, well, he doesn't want to go anywhere. I know he's made a lot of suggestions about, I want to play with Bronny.
Right.
Well, you keep saying it's so far out there.
It is.
It's such a long shot. Is Bronny going to be good enough to play? I don't know.
I mean, he's been hooping. I mean, this summer he's hooping.
He's hooping.
And I think the thing, but Skip, that's year 22. Because LeBron, even if he doesn't go to college, he go to the G League. That's 1 year. So that's year 21. So Bronny will be a senior. That's just year 20 for Bron. Okay, 21, he in the G League or he's in college. Now, is he good enough to get elevated to the NBA? That's year 22. Skip, that's a long. So if he signs a 2-year extension,